At the MetaConnect Developer Conference, CEO Mark Zuckerberg unveiled a prototype of computer glasses capable of displaying digital objects through transparent lenses, signaling Meta's push into augmented reality. This announcement follows a significant $14.3 billion investment in AI, including the recruitment of Scale AI founder Alexander Wang. Zuckerberg's aggressive hiring strategy has now extended to Daniel Gross, CEO of Safe Superintelligence, and former GitHub CEO Nat Friedman, as part of a broader effort to bolster Meta's AI capabilities amid fierce competition with companies like OpenAI and Google. Meta's attempts to acquire Safe Superintelligence earlier this year were unsuccessful, prompting direct negotiations with Gross, who will now lead product development alongside Wang. This hiring spree reflects a growing AI talent war as major tech firms race to achieve artificial general intelligence. Sure, please provide the article you'd like me to summarize. SpaceX's Starship rocket, designated Ship 36, exploded during a ground test at the company's Starbase facility in South Texas late Wednesday, marking a setback for a program that has faced 3 consecutive failures in recent months. The explosion occurred shortly after the rocket was loaded with super-cold propellants and was preparing for a static fire test, resulting in a significant blast that was felt by residents up to 30 miles away. SpaceX confirmed the incident was due to a major anomaly, likely linked to a failure of a high-pressure nitrogen tank inside the rocket's payload bay, a component known for its potential issues in previous rocket designs. Fortunately, all personnel were evacuated safely, and local authorities responded to manage the situation. The FDA has approved Yes2Go, a groundbreaking HIV prevention injection from Gilead Sciences, which is administered every 6 months and has shown remarkable efficacy in clinical trials, nearly eliminating HIV transmission among participants. This new drug, also known as lenacapavir, significantly outperforms existing daily oral PrEP medications like Truvada, particularly benefiting those who struggle with adherence to daily pill regimens. Despite its potential to revolutionize HIV prevention and address racial disparities in treatment access, challenges remain, including a high cost of $14,109 per injection, potential insurance coverage issues, and political hurdles that could impede funding and outreach efforts. Gilead is actively working to ensure accessibility through patient assistance programs and partnerships with clinics, but experts caution that without systemic support, the drug's impact may be limited. In the latest update from Camel Central, the author discusses the rapid evolution of coding practices, particularly the rise of agentic coding, which leverages autonomous coding agents like Claude Code, Codex, and AMP, rendering traditional IDEs nearly obsolete. This shift allows developers to interact with AI in a console-based environment, streamlining the coding process and enhancing productivity. The author shares personal anecdotes about adapting to this new workflow, emphasizing its addictive nature and the challenges of managing multiple agents simultaneously. Additionally, the author highlights the completion of a co-authored book on vibe coding and reflects on a recent meeting with Anthropic's CEO, underscoring the transformative impact of AI on software development and the future of knowledge work. The article discusses the evolution and impact of Kubernetes, K8s, since its inception in 2014, highlighting its roots in Google's Borg system and its rapid adoption by major tech companies like Microsoft and IBM. Kubernetes revolutionized container management, allowing developers to deploy applications consistently across large-scale environments, transitioning from a pet server model to a cattle model where servers are disposable and self-healing. Despite its advantages, such as simplifying service discoverability and job management, Kubernetes has faced challenges, particularly with its complex YAML configuration format. The author advocates for a shift to HashiCorp Configuration Language, HCL, for better type safety and maintainability, as well as the introduction of alternative storage backends to replace etcd for improved flexibility. Overall, Kubernetes has significantly transformed infrastructure management, but there are still opportunities for enhancement to broaden its accessibility and usability. The sole maintainer of libxml2 has announced a shift in how security issues will be handled, treating them the same as regular bugs, which has sparked positive reactions within the open source community and signals a potential trend of maintainers pushing back against corporate exploitation of open source projects. The author emphasizes a growing distinction between cooperative, volunteer driven open source efforts, like Debian and BSD distributions, and corporate usage, where companies leverage open source software for profit without the same social responsibilities. This shift suggests that as corporate reliance on open source grows, the existing frameworks and cultural norms may need to evolve to address the unsustainable nature of these relationships, even if licensing remains unchanged. DARPA has launched a new initiative called Exponentiating Mathematics, aimed at enhancing the capabilities of artificial intelligence in high-level mathematics research. Despite AI's proficiency in creative tasks, large language models like ChatGPT often struggle with basic mathematical problems, highlighting a significant limitation in complex reasoning. The program seeks to leverage AI as a co-author in pure mathematics to accelerate research progress and potentially unlock more powerful AI systems. Patrick Shafto, a mathematician and DARPA program manager, emphasizes that overcoming these challenges could yield substantial benefits for both mathematicians and society as a whole. ThreadReader is a platform created by two indie developers who manage everything from marketing to development on their own. They offer a premium membership for 3 months or $30 per year, which provides exclusive features, while also welcoming small donations to support their server costs or general operations, including options for cryptocurrency contributions. In a recent exploration of programming with AI agents, the author reflects on the frustrations of using inadequate tools and documentation in software development, particularly highlighting the challenges faced when working with Xcode. They argue that while traditional programming often places blame on users for errors, AI agents can provide a more objective measure of code quality and project health. By utilizing agents to evaluate programming languages and tools, developers can gain insights into code effectiveness, error reporting, ecosystem stability, and overall user experience. The author emphasizes the need for good test coverage, clear error reporting, minimal abstractions, and responsive development environments to enhance both human and agent productivity. Ultimately, the article advocates for leveraging AI agents to assess and improve the developer experience, making it easier to identify and address shortcomings in existing tools and practices. The Commerce Payments Protocol is revolutionizing crypto payments by addressing key challenges that have hindered their adoption in mainstream commerce. This live, open-source protocol enables instant transaction authorization through a deterministic on-chain process, ensuring that funds are irrevocably moved into an escrow smart contract, eliminating the ambiguity of traditional credit holds. Unlike traditional payment systems, buyer protections are now managed at the payment service provider, PSP, or wallet level, allowing for structured refunds backed by reserves. While challenges remain in user experience, particularly in sourcing and managing stablecoins, advancements in wallet technology and credit overlays are paving the way for a more seamless integration of crypto payments into everyday transactions. The Base Commerce Protocol exemplifies a new, efficient payment architecture that could accelerate the mainstream adoption of crypto in commerce. The article critiques the concept of 10x engineers, arguing that while exceptionally productive engineers exist, the focus should shift from individual prowess to the effectiveness of engineering teams. It emphasizes that productivity is difficult to measure due to the diverse skills and contexts in software development, and that software ownership lies with teams rather than individuals. The author advocates for creating high-performing engineering teams composed of normal engineers who can consistently deliver results, rather than relying on a few standout individuals. To achieve this, organizations should design socio-technical systems that facilitate rapid deployment, easy rollback, and intuitive processes, thereby allowing engineers to focus their cognitive efforts on product development rather than navigating complex systems.